Hello beautiful people, let's unbox my floral rose candle which I got from Dossier. If you like cheesy warm dessert that is worth every calorie, honey, you came to the right video. First, you need toast bread. I'm using sourdough here because my husband decided to be fancy, but don't be fancy, just buy the cheapest toast. You need to cut the edges of the toast before grinding them. I didn't do it here because it was a sourdough bread, but it is important to cut the edges. Now grind until it becomes so smooth. This is how it should look. I have the big chunks like you see here because I didn't cut the edges, but you wouldn't have this problem if you cut them. Now get 5 tablespoons of butter if you went through the whole bag of toast and melt that butter. Now pour it on the bread and make sure your hands are clean before mixing the butter with the bread and mix them really well. You want them to be sticky but not super drenched with butter. This is how it should be. Now after you cover the bottom of the pan with a little bit of butter, put half of the bread and press it on the pan like this. Now use clotted cream. I prefer thick cream, but this is what happened when I let my husband do grocery. Make sure the clotted cream is not sweet nor sour. And if you use clotted cream, like I did, melt it so it spreads smoothly. Now comes the cheesy part. Get fresh mozzarella cheese and cut it to small pieces and cover the pan with it. I personally like the cream flavor to be overpowering, but this time I did more cheese because my husband liked it this way. He's a lucky man. Now add the last layer, which is the bread. You need to cover the entire thing and then press it, but not too hard, so you don't mess up the cream and cheese layer. Now put the pan in the oven on 350 Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. Wait, don't go yet. We're not done. We need to make the fresh real deal sugar syrup. On the stove, add 1 cup of sugar, half cup of water, and stir a little bit. Add a little bit of saffron. Ugh, this is too much. My husband's gonna have a heart attack because this is pricey. A little bit of lemon juice. When it boils, leave it for 5 minutes and then take it off the stove to cool down and your syrup is ready. After 25 minutes in the oven, I turned the broil for 6 minutes to get the top golden and crispy like you see. When you turn the broil, don't go anywhere. You need to keep watching because the broil is not to mess with. Now pour the syrup. If you want your syrup to be thicker, you can boil it more or just add more sugar. Now just listen to the music. The sound of cheese and cream getting soaked with warm, sweet, fresh homemade syrup. Yes! This is your warm, heart-filling dessert for a harsh, cold winter. You can garnish it with whatever your heart desires. In my case, I added pistachio.